Hello, my name is Hubert. This channel yet has to be named, but welcome. Today we'll be talking about Lego Spinosaurus and exactly on how did we manage so long without being there a proper one, like real proper one. So as you probably know, for the new wave of sets for Jurassic World Rebirth, where Spinosaurus is also making like a huge comeback in the Jurassic franchise, right? After 20 years, right? I mean, it's going to be a bit different than it was in Jurassic Park 3, where this set is also from. But yeah, it's going to be a Spinosaurus, and it's going to be in the newer style that is like compatible stylistically with the new dinos since 2011, right? I mean, they had a bit of a change in style of printing for the eyes, especially for the Jurassic World sets since 2015, but they're more or less the same. It's the newer style, right? And it didn't have a Spinosaurus up until now. So Jurassic Park 3 had the Spinosaurus for the studios line exactly, but as you can see, it really is not not too perfect. Since it is like the T-Rex, all the pieces are reused from the T-Rex that appeared year prior in the for the dinosaurs line. So it reuses all the pieces. I mean, the sail itself was like an specialized piece for like the first official Spinosaurus, technically speaking, right? The first one, which was this one, it was an alternate build for the T-Rex, which Lego very much capitalized on that very let's say low effort Spinosaurus. I mean, the sail piece is nice, right? But the head is still the same, the arms are still the same, and especially the problem was where you wanted to have the two fighting, right? You had like T-Rex and Spino. They looked like brothers, but one had like a punk sail. So it wasn't like a very convincing Spino versus T-Rex fight. At least for me it wasn't, since we did look for alternatives back then. I mean, I didn't have the Spino itself, the JP3, the gray T-Rex with sail, but I have the blue one, and it was like the main T-Rex I played with, so it needed a foe, right? It needed something to go against, and I especially I had two of those, and one could have gone like with a sail, and one could have been the Spino with the sail, and one could have been the T-Rex. But I wasn't satisfied with that. Even as a child, I thought that it just doesn't look like a Spino. Spino is one with the slimmer head and T-Rex is the one with the more massive snout. So yeah, the sail itself didn't convince me. Sorry. Yeah, and the upper jaw piece is even reused from the adventurers, from the like first T-Rex. Yeah, so it doesn't work as a Spinosaurus too much. Yeah, the head is just, it's not it, right? Although I've got to say, this Spinosaurus, I just love the printing on it. I think the printing itself, it looks very great. It is like, it's gorgeous. I think that's like the best printed probably Lego dinosaur, and maybe even just a Lego thing, the best printing ever. It even has the that was staple for toys branded with Jurassic Park. It has the logo on it, and all the toys, the Hasbro ones, all the action figures also had this thing on their legs usually. So it's even greater for that. It's just like, it's a JP toy, it's Jurassic Park toy at this point. Yeah, so it's even more of a shame that it didn't get the pieces I think it needed. Yeah, so the printing, even though the graphic designers did their like absolute, it's beautiful. The detail itself, even it has the nostrils way higher, like you could tell they tried to make it a Spinosaurus. The nostrils are higher, like as they would be higher up the snout. But yeah, it is a T-Rex, right? It doesn't have the arms, it doesn't have the snout, which was bothering me always the most. And overall, yeah, I didn't have it when I was playing. I needed I needed the Spinosaurus so badly. It wasn't there, but I don't think that would have satisfied me back in the day. Although the set itself, yeah, I think I should mention it. The set itself that I put there, I know it's incomplete. It doesn't have the camera operating crane, and the now that I bring this minifigure, it also doesn't have the other stuntman. But I love the plane build itself. I think it's great. I would, even though the Spino, I would have still been not satisfied. I think the plane is just, it looks amazing. I wish it had like a feature where it could break down, the wings could easily detach, and like it would break apart more than this, because it really, all it does is this and this, and that's the play feature, right? And the wheels, and yeah, this when I was playing with like, I guess the things I built, I love to destroy them, tear them apart by dinos. Yeah, so that would be fun. Although there is things to improve when Lego releases, hopefully they release the sets based on Jurassic Park 3, where there also will be the plane crash scene, which is also, I love that scene. It's like, it might be one of my favorite. I mean, it's definitely one of my favorite. It might just be my favorite Jurassic Park scene. I I love it still. Oh. Yeah, so finishing the first part, the introduction, let's say, with the plane crash, let's see what other options did we have back then and we have today when it comes to Spinosaurus in Lego form. Yeah. And how great it is that the new Spinosaurus is there, since yeah, there's going to be some rough ones. So let's maybe start with the one that is like was like proposed by my brother. Uh, he came up with the idea of turning the mosasaurs into the Spinosaurus. Since yeah, we as a child I had all the 2000 dinosaur line, which I am super grateful for, since these are amazing still. Yeah, we had to search for the Spinosaurus, but maybe we shouldn't. We just should have appreciated the mosasaurs and all the. No, maybe we needed the Spinosaurus, and one of the ideas was to put the back then. Now it would be the shorter, since I, like you see, I did quite of customization on this one, but yeah, it it wasn't like my brother said, yeah, put this do this very interesting contraption on its forehead. No, it was just the mosasaurus head, the arms, and yeah, we also did it like with the regular tail also. It wasn't a time where we thought of paddle tails on a like very strong T-Rex killing Spinosaurus. That probably never should have been an idea, but it was, and it made its impact, let's say. Yeah, I started taking it apart, but I wanted to show what did I come up with to try to maybe not fix it, but make it like a more believable Spinosaurus, which I don't think I've accomplished. It looks like it has Bane mask. It looks like Bane's mask from the like Dark Knight Rises. Strapped on a mosasaurus, with also very interesting stylistic choices. Yeah, I just said you can, I guess, imagine how it would have looked. Although I'll take it apart and rebuild it once again. But yeah, that's what I've tried. Yeah, so I've tried to given it like the snout, the ending, the like ending part of the snout, the thing, right, the ridge, yeah, and some teeth. But yeah, I think that just doesn't. So this is how it would have looked like. How we used to do it without all the weird things I've added onto it. But yeah, you can tell. I think you can tell why I've tried to change it up. It's just a mosasaurus. It's also like mosasaurus with extra sail on it. It's again like something very nice I need to say. it's just such a great Mosasaurus head sculpt that you just can't tell me it's a Spinosaurus. Sorry. Okay, so let's consider the next one. I've came up with like I also did very very for the sake of this video, because we didn't go this creative to make this dragon into Spinosaurus. But yeah, I've tried to just add the sail just for the sake of it, maybe just as something that you could have done back then, to make it. I guess it would be stack then against the Adventurer's T-Rex, since yeah, it would have been like the Adventurer style Spinosaurus. I think you could attach this tail like in a better way. For sure, the color match would could be better. I've just tried anything to put it there, the most simple basic thing. But I guess if you think thought on it enough, I think there would have been a better connection for that. But yeah, I guess it isn't too bad. It has the like the snout I'm talking about all the time. It has the proper crocodile snout, I guess. Although maybe a bit too crocodile, but yeah, crocodile mimic dinosaur, right? So it works in that way. It also is a quadruped. Could be a quadruped. It could go on all fours. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think it kind of works. I think it kind of works for the adventurers style. I mean, that is a sensible baryonyx for sure. All right. I mean, when I was like playing with the adventurers dinos, I would I think I thought of this dragon as like a Caprosuchus kind of thing. Yeah, with the crocodile head and the like longer legs. I think that I thought of it as a Caprosuchus kind of creature in my like Lost World kind of universe. Yeah, like highly evolved Caprosuchus or something. Never mind. Let's put it to the side and move on to the best ones, I think, that I've came up with, that are, I mean, I also didn't come up with this one. My friend came up with this one, as far as I remember. Yeah, as you can see, it's the Dino Attack Pteranodon, or Pterosaur, I guess. It has all the teeth that Pteranodon literally says it doesn't have. But yeah, the idea was to put the raptor legs onto the Pteranodon and to obviously switch the arms and to put the sail on and to make it a Spinosaurus. And I think for that it kind of works pretty fine. Since yeah, it has the proper size, since remember that its legs are missing, but it was supposed to go against this T-Rex, so the scale kind of scales all right. For the Dino Attack T-Rex, it wouldn't be a match since since it was just this big compared. But yeah, also compared to the minifigure, it's proper scale, and the like it checks most of the boxes, I guess. So it has the snout, right? It has the long snout. It has the proper arms, proper legs, proper size. It has the sail, of course. That isn't a great connection, but it's there. Yeah, it even has the crests, right? Maybe it's too many, but it has the crest on its head, and yeah, it the only thing is that it has this like thing on the back of the head that pterosaurs usually had, but it's an alternative, right? And it probably was the best for its time. I mean, the worst thing was really the stylistic shift, since this one is like a mutant monster, right? And this is like a more regular, natural looking T-Rex. Yeah, but I think it still looks cool, especially if you wanted to have it with other Dino Attack dinos. Although, like I said, the T-Rex was crazy too large, and it again would not have been a fight, really. So almost the last one, that also is quite small, very small compared to its equivalent T-Rex, would be the one that is based on the baryonyx from the like new Jurassic World sets. And yeah, that finally is something really proper for a Spinosaurus, that you could say, yeah, that's a Spino. It has all the especially it has the head, right? It has the arms, it has the raptor claws. I mean, yeah, the thing with it, other than the size, like, let's look at that compared to the T-Rex from the same line, right? It is, again, no match. That's not how it went in JP3. I'm sorry. That neck is not going to get snapped by. Or maybe I'm wrong. Although, yeah, it is small. It is damn small. That's unfortunate. But against the T-Rex from the sets, it would be just perfect, right? And for this set, like when I displayed it next to the studio set, it also worked quite perfectly. But yeah, how could you improve on this guy? It's pretty good as it is. It was even, I think, Hachiroku used it in his JP3 mock with the plane scene. It was just like that, just like maybe pieces were attached differently, but yeah, it was just the baryonyx with the sail, which works, which finally works and is a good spinal. But yeah, using the older, the like original Spinosaurus, I think you could make the ultimate Spinosaurus before Spinosaurus. Yeah, the ultimate Spinosaurus before Spinosaurus. In the newer style, of course. So I would have detached these things. So for that I would detach the sail, of course, the head, the arms, although more on that in a bit, and the tail. That maybe the tail could stay from the older one, but I like the shorter one. I think it looks more proper. And you just attach the things onto the Spinosaurus. Although, as you can see, the arms aren't the baryonyx. They are the Therizinosaurus claws. Maybe a bit more Therizinosaurs than they should be, since I don't have these pieces in light bluish gray. So they are as they are. You can see the off-colored claws, and yeah, one black nail is also missing. Although I think the Therizinosaurus arms really work for the spinal. You could make like the ultimate arms with the bigger claw and the two smaller ones. So I think that's great. Maybe you could even change it up a bit with the formation and the pieces, and maybe they could be even better. Colors can be for sure, but yeah, I mean, it's a shame that the new Spinosaurus that's bigger, that the hands, maybe you could argue that they look too big on this one, but on the like full-scaled Spino they would be just perfect if they use the Therizinosaurus claws with the build for its hands, for its claws. So that's a shame. That's like a real shame. They didn't give it the more interesting and accurate, I guess, elements. But yeah, I think that would be. And yeah, I have to mention that since I'm this kind of guy, these are not legal connections. These are not legal connections, since the pin doesn't go all the way in and it's like halfway there. Also on the tail, these are not proper connections, but it looks good. It looks really flush. Yeah, it looks very smooth, the connection. Although I unfortunately have to state that these are not proper connections. So this is not a proper ultimate Spinosaurus without some modification. I mean, you could probably add some pieces. I've tried with like maybe these pieces and the bar pieces. I think that would make it quite a legal connection. But yeah, I'm not going to bother. I did for my display. I've added some. I even used like this broken part to attach attach the tail. Yeah, just some junk, just to make it sit, I guess, more properly. And don't stress the pieces, although they seem pretty stressed anyways. Yeah, so this is my final proposition, let's say, for Spinosaurus. My final addition. And yeah, also with the hands, with the long claws, it doesn't have to use since before I used the stand, so it could stand, but now you could make it a cheat tripod. You could cheat a tripod with the third hand, I mean with the third leg. You know what I mean. And I think it looks great also. And the claws, the Tyrannosaurus claws, and that articulation really adds lots of character. You could pose it any way you want. Yeah, that's a shame that the newer Spinosaurus doesn't use those. But I guess, what color was it? Is it going to be brown? I don't think the Tyrannosaurus claws, the arms piece, will appear in brown anytime soon. But maybe if LEGO finally remakes the set that was there in the beginning and still kind of is there, if they do remake the plane scene, the plane crash scene, then we'll get the gray Spinosaurus. And if they still don't fix the arms, that I think should be like this, then you could add the Tyrannosaurus claws. So to make a conclusion out of all of this showcase, I guess, is that it's great that we are finally getting like a teased for us really Spinosaurus, like ever since the Jurassic World game in 2015. Like, yeah, we wanted it so badly. The model was there, but there was never a set that had the Spinosaurus in it. But yeah, after all of those years, the Spinosaurus will be there, and the Baryonyx will be able to be himself again and retire from his pieces renting kind of lifestyle. And yeah, he could go back to his true form. And this one, although it wasn't too bad, now it can rest. The Tyrannosaurus will also get his parts back, and the rest of the body will, I guess, return to the box. Although it's still a shame, like, I just love the printing and like everything that was done by graphic designers on these pieces. Like, it's crazy detailed. Like the paint scheme for the Spinosaurus that was in the movie is really hard to nail, and like it even has the blue on the sail. That's like not many people really acknowledge that when making their Spinos. It has the browns, it has the grays. It's crazy good. Even like the Hammond collection Spinosaurus from Mattel that they're releasing doesn't have the blue accents on the sail. So yeah, that's a huge point goes for the studio Spinosaurus. And yeah, I'm still in love with the set, and I think I'll try to maybe brick build him ahead or something. I don't know. Alright, so let me know how successful you think some of those Spinosaurus attempts are, and if you had any other ways to do the Spino in Lego form. Maybe you did, maybe I didn't come up with everything possible. I for sure didn't. And if you would be interested in this type of like more Lego and Dino toy content, then please let me know. Like and subscribe. Of course, while I'll get to making like photo for the thumbnail for this video with this little little scene I arranged that you hopefully cannot reference. See you. Have a Jurassic day. Bye.